We did file all of the required documentation that's required under the Rent Control Board's rules and regulations. We submitted a registration statement, a schedule of the rents. We also filed the owner's petition for a rent adjustment that is consistent with the rent control rules and regulations. It's a CPI increase of 3.1%. And that's what we're seeking from the board today, is to approve a rent increase of 3.1% on the rent for the Hillcrest community.
Thank you. Before it goes to a vote, is there any resident or person on the call who would like to be heard regarding Hillcrest's pending application for a rent increase for July 1st, 2025 through June 2026? Okay, having seen none, I'd ask, is there a member of the board that would like to put this up for a vote?
Hi, Dave. It's Patty Dennehy. I say we put this up for a vote.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
I second. Carol Primavera.
Thank you, Ms. Primavera. So in voting in the affirmative would be to approve. Ms. Dennehy, how do you vote?
In the affirmative.
Ms. Julie Snee, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Thank you. Ms. Primavera?
Approve.
Thank you. And member Janelle Russell.
Approve.
All right, thank you. The member passes. Now, we also, for the agenda today, and I'll defer to Mark Lavity again, we have 3 pending eviction certificate applications. Just to reiterate for the board and anyone who's present, this is not a vote or a process to evict or order the eviction of any resident. This is just merely a procedural stopgap in order for which Hillcrest now may go to land court or any other remedy available to them in the eviction process. The burden upon Hillcrest is just to show that there's been a violation of the tenant's lease or non-payment of rent or grounds for eviction. They must identify that they've given advance notice of their intention to evict, and we've received paperwork to the effect on both. So just one of the first ones I have is regarding 9 Juniper Circle. Attorney Laverty, do you wish to speak on that?
I do. So this is a certificate of eviction for Leisure Woods Rockland relative to 9 Juniper Circle. The landlord had served a legal 30-day notice to quit back in March 19th of 2025 for non-payment of rent. At the present time, no payments have been made on this account by the residents, and the outstanding balance to the end of December is $10,204.53. And we're requesting just that, a certificate of eviction, so that we could take the next step and file an action in the Southeast Housing Court.
Is there anyone on the call that would like to be heard or give any information regarding the pending application for 9 Juniper Circle? Okay, having seen none, I'll ask, was there a member of the board like to push this forward for a vote?
Hi, Dave. It's Patty Dennehy. I say move forward with a vote.
Thank you. And do we have a second?
Carol Primavera. I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. So regarding for 9 Juniper Circle, Ms. Denny, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Snee?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Primavera?
Yes.
And Ms. Russell?
Yes.
Thank you. So similarly, we also received a similar application for the residency of 6 Alpine Street. Attorney Lavity, would you like to briefly speak on that further?
Yes, please. So this is a certificate of eviction for Hillcrest. It's relative to 6 Alpine Street in Rockland. The landlord, in this case, served a 30-day notice to quit back on May 7th of 2025 for non-payment of rent. The account has never been brought current by the resident, and currently the outstanding balance is $6,988.77. And we are requesting a certificate of eviction so we can take the next step and file something in the housing court.
Thank you. Is there anyone on the call or resident that'd like to be heard before the board makes a vote regarding 6 Alpine Street? All right. Having seen none, is there a member of the board like to push this for a vote?
Hi, Dave. It's Patty Dennehy. I say we move forward with a vote.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Carol Primavera. I second.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Ms. Denny, how do you vote as to 6 Alpine Street?
Yes.
Ms. Snee?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Primavera
yes,
and Ms. Russell.
yes,
Thank you. Motion passes. Finally, we also have a pending eviction petition regarding 7C Alpine Street. Mr. Laverty, could you please elaborate further?
Yes, so this is another certificate of eviction requested by Hillcrest for 7C Alpine Street. The landlord, in this case, served a 30-day notice to quit back in March of 2025 for non-payment of rent. The tenant has been making some payments on the account, but he's been not able to bring the account current. There's still an outstanding balance through the end of December of $1,132.68. And the landlord is requesting to receive a certificate of eviction so they can take the next step, was to file an action in the housing court.
Is there any resident or member of the call that'd like to be heard before the board takes a vote regarding the 7C Alpine application? All right, having seen none, is there a member of the board that'd like to push this forward for a vote?
Hi, Dave. It's Patty Dennehy. I say we move forward with a vote.
And do we have a second?
Carol Primavera, I second.
All right, so regarding 7C Alpine Street, Ms. Denny, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Snee, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Primavera
Yes,
and Ms. Russell, how do you vote?
yes,
All right, motion passes. I believe that's the only, Attorney Laverty, unless there's any outstanding matter, I believe that's the only submitted matters for Hillcrest that have been outstanding.
That is correct for right now. Yes, I do intend to file some other ones, but those are the ones that are outstanding.
Thank you. I think this was the anticipated business for today. The board will be issuing a written decision per its bylaws, I expect in the next few weeks, summarizing today's meeting and issuing its official findings. But the votes have been documented as of for today. I just also want to briefly note, it's taken a moment some of these matters have been pending for quite some time, but I want to just thank the board and everyone involved for their time today. I know it's a bit difficult to kind of schedule these afternoon meetings the week before major holidays, so I think we'll kind of keep things quick today, but I want to thank you everyone for their time and wish everyone has a happy holiday.
Thank you, you as well. Thank
Happy
you,
holiday.
members of the board.
All right, and that'll
happy
conclude
holidays, everyone.
today's meeting. Thank you, everyone, and have safe travels.
Merry Christmas.